Welcome back to Out of the Rough, We Edition. Happy to have Heather. Please introduce Heather to our guest.
Okay, so Heather Stewart is the secretary of the Brenda Mehling Cancer Fund, but she is someone everyone needs to know. She's been involved in the Child and Family Center, the JCs. I actually met you through the JCs. Yep. So could you tell us a little bit about the Brenda Mehling Cancer Fund?
The Brenda Mehling Cancer Fund supports cancer patients between the ages of 18 and 40 who are currently in treatment. We're an all-volunteer organization that was started here in the Santa Clarita Valley, and what we do is we offer grants to help with the financial burden that young people go through when they're in cancer treatment.
Awesome. So how did it get started, actually?
In 2001, one of the members of the Junior Chamber in Santa Clarita, Brenda Mehling, was diagnosed with cancer, and she had a great support system and had the JCs behind her, and people were always visiting her in the hospital. But what she realized was there wasn't a lot of support for people that were our age, and she is someone who gave back. So she started this fund in order to help young people do that. Since its inception, we've helped about 400 people and given away over $200,000 in grants. And our grants are small because we don't want them to have to pay taxes on them.
Sure.
So we just help with everyday bills. We'll pay your Cobra payment, we'll pay for tires.
Wow.
And that's how it got started.
You know what's amazing about that, and knowing you around town and all the volunteer work you do, what's amazing about that is that's what this community is all about. It's about making a difference in someone's life.
Agree.
How did you get involved in this particular organization? Through the JCs?
Through the JCs. I was a general member of the JCs for 2 years, and then I was on the board for 3 years. And the biggest event that the Brenda Mehling Cancer Fund does they work with the JCs to put on the Fight at 5K every spring. And I started being just volunteering. And then they asked me to be on the committee, and then they asked me to chair it. So I chaired it 2 years in a row, and through that, the Brenda Mehling Cancer Fund had the same board of directors for 10 years. That was the founding members that were all of Brenda's friends. And they started families and wanted to kind of move on and try other things. And luckily, they thought I was up to the task and asked me and a few other people to step in and take over. So the last year and a half, it's been a brand new board, and it's been really awesome.
Yeah, leadership. You're a true leader only because you give back and you have the vision to help others. And so this event, for this event that's coming up, can you tell us a little bit more about this event?
Sure. The first fundraiser they ever did was a walkathon for the Brenda Mehling Cancer Fund, and since then it's turned into a 5K and a 10K with a fun run for the kids, so 1K as well. We do it at Central Park every spring. This year it's on May 11th, and we raise anywhere between 15 or 16 the first year to last year it was almost 30.
Wow.
And all the money goes back to people. We have very low operating costs because we're all volunteers, and there's no business plan with this. We get the money and we give it back. So.
Nice. So how can others help?
The best thing we need is sponsors for our race is always a great thing. Volunteers to come and help on race day. And,
I've done that. It's so much fun.
Runners. Come and run and raise money.
I'll be there.
We have a fundraising page. You sign up online. The online program does everything for you. You just put in the emails and send it out to your friends and hope you raise some money. Last year, our biggest fundraiser was a 4-year-old girl because, she had the cute factor. So, but her mom sent the email and everybody donated.
Interesting how that happens. If I send my daughter to get the donations, my 8-year-old, we get more.
Do it. We need it. So.
Yeah,
I love it.
How to turn a tragedy or a very difficult time for people into something that's positive and inspirational. Thanks for all you do.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, thanks for coming in and sharing with us.
Awesome, thanks.
Yeah. Do you guys have a website that we can mention?
It's bmcf.net.
BMCF.
Yep. Brenda Mehling Cancer Fund, so bmcf.net.
Yeah, it's a fun organization, so I encourage everybody to get involved.
Yes, great.
We'll be there.
All right, awesome, great.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of Out of the Rough. If you'd like to watch this online, go to www.scvtv.com or fredarnold.com. If you have some questions or some suggestions of women entrepreneurs that should be on the show, email us, fred@fredarnold.com. Until next time, make it a healthy and prosperous day, and I hope this information helps get you out of the rough and into success. Bye-bye.